So here we have the small intestine right here, and the caudal artery is supposed to be running on the small intestine. Here, this loop right here is actually just the intestine, and the arteries that you see right here are the mesenteric arteries. This is the gonadal right here, which is like what's right over here. And this is a female because of the eggs. And there we have the dorsal gonadal artery, which is running through it right here, this thing. And then up here we have the funding part of the stomach. And we have the duodenal diverticulae, this thing right here. Right here we have the duodenum. This is the liver right here, but the duodenum is right underneath it, this dark thing. And with all the dark arteries right here is the duodenal arteries right here. And then running up on the pyloric part of the stomach right here, we have the esophagus. And then there's supposed to be a left gastric artery running through here. And here's the right gastric artery. And then right behind the stomach, back onto the intestine again, here's the coelicomesenteric artery that's running towards the intestine. Then here you have the dorsal aorta. Right here you can pull down on and see the radices, which is the two veins running into each other, and the two veins run into the dorsal aorta. You can see the efferent arteries. The efferent arteries right here, which are the little things coming off of the holoranx. And right here, this is the gill arch, gill rakers, which actually filters out all the debris and toxins from in the water. This is the filaments, which are the finger-like projections. And we have 4 holobranchs. Right up here, this little thing right here is the air sac, air bladder. And then the kidneys are what you see in there. Either side of the dorsal aorta, this is the kidneys. The kidneys lie outside the gut cavity. And then for the heart respiration, this is the heart right here. This clear plastic thing is the transverse septum. And the sac in between it, you can't really see it, is a sinus venosus. The dark thing right there, let me see if I can try to like clip it up or like have it like stand up. Okay. This dark thing right here is, gotta get my small scissors. This dark thing right here is the atrium, and this is the transverse septum, like I said. So blood flows from the sinus venosus, which is that little sac that I'm seeing right here, into the atrium, into the ventricle, into the bulbus arteriosus. So that's all that right there for the heart. And then when we go back to in the gut cavity, the spleen, I think I took out my spleen. The spleen is right here. It's like a dark thing. This is the spleen right here. So that's the spleen. Yeah, we can see the spleen very, very, very well. And I think that is it. Yeah, I think that's it. Don't forget that underneath the stomach, you're supposed to have the ventral gastric arteries underneath the stomach. So right here, you're supposed to see a lot of arteries under here, under the funding part of the stomach, ventral gastric arteries. And yeah, I did. So I think we're done. And you normally see the caudal artery, which ends right here. Remember, it runs along the small intestine. And for the female has 1 artery that runs to the ovaries, and the male has 2 pairs of arteries, left and right, dorsal gonadal arteries. And this is one of the ovaries, and you can see that the eggs are inside of it. Okay. So this is it.